My name is Nisso. I'm a certified Tonisco hot tub machine trainer. Welcome to the Tonisco Jr training. Today I'm going to show you the new concept for Danfoss hot tub ball valves called Tonisco Red Line. The concept is two suitcases. The other one contains the hot tub machine and the other contains the adapters that you need for the certain type of ball valve. The new Tonisco Jr is designed so that it will fit to every single valve in the world. So basically the set then always comes so that you have the modular hot tub machine set and then the right adapter set depending on what type of valve you're hot tapping into. So basically it looks like this. These adapters are for Danfoss hot tub ball valves from DN15 to DN100, and the machine set is always similar no matter what you are hot tapping into. So only the adapter set changes depending on the valve type. Today I'm going to show you how to hot tap through Danfoss ball valves, a ball valve with flange. And like I said, our new design is designed so that it will fit to any type of valve. Tonisco Red Line is especially designed for Danfoss ball valves. The new Tonisco hot tap machine concept has basically, like I said, the two basic features that the one set contains always the hot tub machine and then you have the adapters. And one of the benefits here is that every single part has their own place. So it's easy to transport, easy to service, easy to clean and put everything into its place. And because it's really visual, so it's easy to see if something is missing. And now we are going to go to the actual beef, and that means that I have to get my helmet, my glasses, and start hot tapping. Number one rule always when using hot tap machines is of course safety. That's why we have to say goodbye to the cap, even though it's a really nice cap. The basic equipment for safety is of course helmet with a strap, protective glasses and ear protection. Let's start hot tapping. First, when you arrive to the work site, open the suitcases, check that you have everything. You can check the manual and see how long your drilling shaft has to be. And the basic idea here is that every junior has a base shaft. Then, depending on what type of valve you're using, you will build the shaft to its right length. We have short extension and longer extension. And we also have a special shaft extension socket if you have already built the machine and you realize that the shaft is too short. So I took the measure. It was approximately 20 centimeters. I know that that length will go with one short extension and the base shaft. I will screw the extension to its place. Then I will take the chuck. I will screw the chuck to the shaft. When connecting the chuck to the shaft, do not tighten it right away because it will be the pins that will then lock the hole saw. So I will leave it there for now. And then you go to the adapter kit. You take the right size adapter. And now when we are doing Danfoss hot tub ball valves, the body of the adapter DN50 and DN40 is the same. So you will need to have the DN50 adapter body and the adapter socket for DN40. So now you have the DN40 adapter body, DN40 adapter socket and a 38mm hole saw. Now we will insert the hole saw to the threads of the chuck and then we will secure it with the pins. Let's see that they're in place. We do this because we don't want the hole saw to get stuck on the chuck. So basically it's not held by the thread, it's held by the pins, so it's easy to take off after the hot tap. Then we will take the pilot drill and the magnet. The pilot drill contains these barbed wires here, and their job is to take the coupon which is drilled from the surface of the pipe. This is really important. And we use the magnet to gather most waste that comes from cutting the pipe. Insert the magnet on the pilot drill, then insert pilot drill to the chuck. Take your 4mm Allen key, fully open first, put the pilot on place, like this. First, tighten it a little bit and test that the pilot is actually on the notch, like this. Then fully tighten the locking screw of the pilot, like this. And now, basically, the hot tap drilling shaft is ready for use. Then we will take the body of the hot tap machine from the suitcase. You will remove the feed socket and fully open the feed socket. It's good to fully open the feed socket always, because doing this will basically force you always to start the hot tap process from the right spot. Then I will take the body, check that the sealings are all intact. I will put some Tonisco silicone to the sealings and use a normal flat seal. And screw the adapter on. Up to M16 you can use the Tonisco keys as normal wrench as well. That comes handy when you see that you have not packed anything else than your hot tapping suitcase. So tighten the bolts. And also here, this is the maximum size that you can do it like this, that you first put the adapter. But with the big ones, just put the drilling shaft before you mount the adapter. Like this. Then I will again lubricate the shaft. Put it in so that it touches the pipe. I'm gonna take the machine body, slide it in on the valve, on the shaft. Into the adapter. Like this. And now we realize that actually because of the connection type, even though the valves are pretty much the same length, we have way less shaft left because of the connection type. But no worries, we don't even have to disassemble the machine. We can add the shaft extension socket on top of the shaft. And now we take the feed socket again, fully open it, slide it on the shaft and the body, and now we see that again we actually have enough space. So that's where the shaft extension socket comes pretty handy, that you don't have to disassemble the whole machine if you see that your shaft is just a little bit too short. So basically this is again good place to start. We still have one extra notch here. So when we do the pilot drilling first, we will still have an extra notch for the hole saw hot tap. So again, we are ready to continue. And next, like always, pressure test. We'll use the same compressed air method. Always remember to check that the valve is closed when you connect. Put the pressure in. Insert the pressure gauge or the manometer. Check that you have the pressure you want. Take the soap water or leak detection spray. Spray all the welds. Check that there's no leakage. You can also check your flange connection if you want. There's no drop in the pressure in the manometer. Release the test pressure. Put the manometer back. Away. And check that the valve has space to open and shut normally. And yes, it does. Now we can start hot tapping. Insert the electric drive unit. The only difference when using the adapter socket or the shaft extension socket is that now you have less space between the electric drive unit and the feed socket, but that's not a problem. Fix the electric drive unit to the shaft again. Then choose the fastest RPM, take a little bit back, choose the fastest RPM and also the fastest RPM from the other selector. And now you're good to start with the pilot drill. Let's double check first. Did we do the test pressure? Yes, we checked the welds. Did we connect the adapter right? Yes, we did. Did we check the adapter tightness? Yes, we did. Did we check that the socket was fully opened? Yes, we did. Did we connect the electric drive? Yes, we did. Right about now, you're good to go. Put the ear protection on again. Select number 2, fastest RPM, and we can start the pilot drill drilling. After the pilot drill is through, a few more turns, and then you can stop the turning motion, and without turning, find the starting point for the hole saw. And because with this position that we now had, we had almost the maximum feed distance for one notch. So I'm almost positive that we can also start hole saw with this same notch. And now, if you really listen, you are usually almost able to hear when the barbed wire snaps on the pipe. So now we know that the pilot drill has gone so much that the barbed wires are already on the coupon. That's a good sign. And now it's stopped. So basically this is now the starting point for the hole saw. We take a little bit back. We adjust the drive unit, gear number 1 and second fastest RPMs. Take the good stance, support your body with the electric drive, and you're good to go. You can feel when the hole saw penetrates the pipe, the machine, you can hear it from the machine, and also the feed socket gets much more lighter. But now, because the end point for the hole saw was so near to the point where we actually cannot have any more feed distance with this notch. So therefore, I want to make sure that I've penetrated the hole saw completely, or the pipe completely. So I cannot turn it from the feed socket anymore. So then I'm going to push it with my own body weight from the top. If it goes freely, I'm 100% sure that there's a full hole now, because we cannot double check it with the feed socket because there is not enough feed anymore. By pushing it, we know that it's completely true. Then again, put your body weight on the feed socket, release the feed socket and start slowly raising the machine like this. And before closing the valve, let's take everything away. And again, if we want to be 100% sure that there will be no waste on the ball of the valve, we can do the flushing again. Insert the pressure release hose and flush it. Just like that. After that, we can close the valve and release the pressure from the drilling chamber. Like this. Then, like last time, because this size allows us to do so, we can disassemble first the body and then the adapter. And now we see this is a good example that it's really good to have those working barbed wires, because the coupon has not really get stuck in the hole saw. So the barbed wire will act as a double seal that we will not drop the coupon to the pipe. So I'm gonna remove the last adapter, disassemble everything, clean everything, and put them back to the case. The good thing also about the cases is that basically you cannot leave the worksite without disassembling everything, because they do not fit to the suitcase if the parts are not disassembled. We start the disassembly of the shaft by removing the pilot drill Then taking off the coupon as well as the drilling waste around the magnet. It's really hard to get the magnet totally clean, but the pilot drill you can clean with the compressed air. Then we will move into the shaft, put the Tonisco wrenches to the holes, align them with the holes, put the opening pins in, and first remove the chuck and then remove all the other parts. Just hit on the chuck, and if you do this right after the hot tap process, it should open pretty easily. Take the pins out from the hole saw, remove the hole saw, clean especially all the threads, and repeat the opening and open the shaft extension. Like this. And the disassembly of the shaft only takes you 5 minutes, but it will make sure that the machine will work also for the next guy. After you have cleaned all the parts, you can put them back to the suitcase and you're ready to go. Put all the small accessories like pilot drills, magnets, chucks, opening pins and tools to the accessory box. Close the box and put it in place, as well as all the other items. All have their place in the box. It is important to use the machine correctly while hot tapping, but it's also equally important to clean everything, put the items back to their place, handle the machine with care. Because the biggest problems with this, or basically all hot tap machines, is that if some drilling waste or some other particles get into the shafts or to the bodies or the ceilings, in some period of time it may start leaking. So clean it, put all the parts back to their places, close the suitcase, and that's it. So, this was the new Tonisco Red Line for Danfoss ball valves. The system consists from Tonisco Jr, which is from DN15 to DN100. I will take my suitcases and carry on hot tapping.